All right, you son of a bitch. My God, man. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I think somebody said the point. Jesus Christ. I think somebody said the point of this was that there was no point. Gee, Genghis Khan and Easter Bunny. Like, you would never, I don't think you would ever see them do this these days. You know, like, I mean, I don't know, man. I just remember being like I've only ever seen this once because I never watched it again. It was like an automatic skip, you know. Well, we'll see. Maybe it's better than I remember. I doubt it, but you know, I'm not breaking out the bottle. That's all I'm saying. I mean, how are you gonna fucking? Oh shit! How are you gonna fucking like sigh? Like, and even you're acknowledging this shit is stupid. Like I said, that makes people think that they know what this is retarded. You know, we're not supposed to say retarded. I'm sorry, but that's how you know, man. That's how you fucking know. Yeah, just like come on, man. I think they're literally doing this for the R word. I think that's all they're doing it for is the R word. You know, fucking idiots, man. You motherfucker side. Oh my God, I hate you. I just want to punch him in his teeth. I mean, he's making points. What you gonna do? You got a bucket on your head and a full man too. The Great Wall couldn't keep you out of China. Watch me rub my foot below and stick it right up your vagina. He's funny. I wasn't expecting him to be funny. I mean, there's no punches there. I mean, you know. I mean, yeah, you know, here's the thing. Like, the dude was a rapist, and you could have come at him with that. They've done it before. You know, Thor came out, you talking about you shape-shifting rapist, and somehow that was funny. This just didn't land. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because of his stupid-ass teeth. Come on! Your bunny ass about to feel a wrath of con. Silly rabbit, you'll need more than love. You've got two giant ears, but can't hear that you're son. Your army is weak. What? You're going to attack me with a posse of thieves? I'll bite off your tail and punch your teeth down your throat. Then butcher your family and make a new code. You know that's funnier than I remember this. Like I said, I've only seen it once. Maybe I didn't even finish it. Maybe I saw his first verse and I was like, fuck it, I'm out of here. I don't know, man. I don't. This is funnier than I remember. And make a new code. Take it easy, baby. No need for this meanness. We should keep it peaceful, homeboy. Jesus, I give people candy. You're just like a pillage. Why don't you get out of my face and go back to your village? I mean, that was. Why don't you get out of my face and go back to your village? Who the fuck would think that's a good bar? Who? Who would think that? Like, maybe they were drunk. Look, I'm not. Look, I love ERB. I've been saying that, right? I love them. And I've done shitty movies, so I put shit out there. I wanted, hey, watch this, which is fucking awful, right? I've done this. I totally get the mind space. Like, you can convince yourself something's good just because you did it. Like, I get it. My first film, I was so proud. I wanted to perform it live in front of people. That's how much I thought this film was good. And I remember one of my actors being like, well, maybe we shouldn't do that. And what I didn't realize at the time, I only realized later, is because my film sucked ass. Yeah. You perform in front of people, you're going to realize, hey, this sucks ass. And then after a while, like after about a year, I realized, wait a minute, this sucks ass. Like you just, and you know, so that happens, right? I've literally been on the other end of that. So I know how this shit like this can happen, you know. So they had my sympathy. I'm not making fun of them. You know, it happens, man. You do it, you know. Korea, I ravaged the land. Now my DNA's infused from New York to Japan. He's got a point there. Easter my ass, This motherfucker said, Easter my ass. Easter my ass. That's not bad, man. that's not fucking bad. Easter my ass. You're not in the Bible. You're a fluffy bitch mascot for Hallmark in denial. Oh man, that would be shot worthy if it wasn't with the fucking Easter Bunny. Like you don't get points for scoring on Easter Bunny, man. That's like you. Oh great, you beat the Washington Generals. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got a really good dunk on the Washington Generals. You know? Oh, God. I don't remember Napoleon versus Napoleon being very good either. This is brutal, man.
All right, well, let's just try it.
You're so bad, you'll make a virgin name. You're the only type of dynamite that's never going to
That's a good line. You're the only kind of dynamite that's ever gonna bang. Nah, I guess not. I guess not. Close though. Close.
Franklin and this shot be pretty. Let me instruct you how we battle in the city of Philly. You couldn't sell Rick James a bag of crack. You're out of practice. My victory's more certain than death or taxes. Fact is, you're a hack. Whack QVC Joe. You peddle soap that cleans bird shit from my window. Just a lyrical coffin and then spit their nails in. Call me Arthur Miller's son, because it's death of a salesman.
I'll create a verbal coffin and spit the nails in. I just love that imagery. That's just good writing, man. That's just good shit, you know? And I don't know who Billy Mays is, but because I avoid commercials at all costs. But clearly, yeah, I get what he was.
Death of a salesman.
Hi, Billy Mays here with a special TV offer. Let me crush this bald, fat, foppish, stunning father. Take my awesome lager and sow your Quaker roots. I'll shoot your rhymes down like a wrench up in a red coat. I'm
not bad.
The bitch and leader home sales. You're just a lumpy pumpkin who invented the mail. Benny's got chitin teeth, but you're in for a shock when I strike you with bolts from my lightning rod cocks.
I wonder if they put in the fucking rooster so that they wouldn't be demonetized. What was the deal back in 9 years ago? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm never going to be monetized because I cuss and I drink. They will never monetize me ever. But I don't know what the bar is, right? Like, I blew past the bar like 100 miles an hour, so I don't know where it is. Maybe they felt, at least in the first season, that they had to be a little bit careful. Like, later seasons, they don't give it. They're talking, suck my nuts, bitch. You know, gargle my cum, right? Like, they don't give a shit. But maybe it was just funnier. I thought it was hilarious. But let's get back into this.
From my lightning rod cocks.
Stop! I protest these intolerable raps. It takes just one easy payment for me to whoop your ass. Cause I'm mint, I'm May, I'm an educated gentleman. So join or die, Bill, cause it's all about the Benjamin.
But wait, there's more!
Oh, yeah, I remember this motherfucker died. Which I guess he did in real life, too. And who we get? Do we get the ShamWow motherfucker?
Yes, sir. Anyone out there who can finish this bottle? Anyone?
What's funny is this, he'd only been dead for 2 years when I did this shit. It's not as bad now.
It's about to get furious. You're gonna love my nuts until your bifocal.
God damn.
Your boy George chopped down trees. You couldn't break a piece of balsa. Slap top your face.
I like his hair.
Double chin salsa. Your style's so broke. They call you Poor Richard. It's bad enough I gotta see you every time I tip a stripper. Rich against the body so too bad. Cause after this, America's gonna lose again.
It's not bad. Not bad. Like, yeah, these are funny. They just don't have the fucking knockout blows, you know? I mean, that's just how it is. I'm here for the knockout blow. I'm the competitive. I think, in talking, like, you know how you don't realize shit until you say it out loud? In talking, I've realized that's what I like. I like the competitive shit. I love comedy. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love comedy. But I love competition even more than I love comedy. So when those two are at war with each other, guess which one wins, you know? All right, let's do this one. I remember being pretty good, but I remember being super short. I hate how short these were early on, which I guess, you know, like, it takes, the longer they are, the more expensive they are, especially editing time and, of course, shooting time, you know. So, but man, this one's like really short.
You shall not pass. I must pass like shadow pass.
I like this flow.
Touch my double door and scorch your other hand.
See, again, that's what I'm talking about, right? I fucking hate that shit, man. By looking at your hand and doing this, you're accentuating his punchline against you. I fucking hate that, man. I'm too competitive for that shit. Yes, it's funny, but my competitive spirit fucking hates it. You know, so I don't like you, Dumbledore. Quit fucking accentuating this joke, motherfucker.
Ooh, you got staked. You're not a real fighter. That makes you die. It just makes my bright brighter. Your ass is like green on what makes it.
God damn, man.
We all know you've more product. Your closet's
Here's the thing. I don't think the gay jokes land as good as they did 10 years ago. You know? I don't know why. Maybe I'm just older. Like, because I remember thinking this was really funny, but then remember the gay jokes being funny, but maybe I'm just older, man. I don't know. Let me know. Like, do you think gay jokes are just like they don't hit as hard as they did 10 years ago? Like, one thing about it, people aren't as fragile about their masculinity as they used to be. At least a lot of guys aren't, you know? Like, so you call me gay. Who gives a shit? Like, I don't know, man. We're just not as uptight. I don't know. I could just be really, really hammered, which I'm starting to feel.
Your closet's a prophecy. Forgot to mention this day when I knocked your ass back again off the grave.
What's up, bitch?
They called me headmaster. You're nothing. Nice staff. You compensate me for something. I'm over the company of wizards and I'm proud of it. You try to win.
You know what it is? If you are gay, I don't think the gay jokes are going to land. If you are gay, maybe they're a little bit funnier. You know, because, you know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the distinction. Because we know Dumbledore's gay, right? So what? It's like saying, hey, you're bald. Oh no, I'm bald. No. I mean, that doesn't land, right? You know?
You try to win your battles with two fat hobbits. You think your hairy-toed friends are gonna harm me? Wait till you get a taste of the double. Do not take me for some conjurer, cheap tricks. I don't give a fuck about your order of
I like that. Yeah, that's a good one.
With your wrinkly balls, for I am the one rapper to rule them all.
Yeah, this is just so short, man.
Funny ones either. Lines of more in a pack, more like vitamin C. I'll expect to walk petroleum on your face, you little snitch. And when I'm finished, I'm a buy like it's Quidditch.
It's just too short. They should have had another round. I mean, the Mind of Mancia thing that probably doesn't land anymore. Like, I was actually a fan of his show until I found out he was stealing jokes. I fucking hate that shit, man. But yeah, like that. So that would have landed back when the show was on the air. You know, it quickly got canceled. You know, but yeah, I don't think it lands anymore. Okay, let's get to the next one. I remember this one being really fucking stupid. So I don't know. I mean, so far I've had a lot of confirmation bias with like what I thought sucked still sucks. What I thought was good still good. I think I'm just a biased asshole. Like, I think that's what, when we get right down to it, that's what's going on. But we'll see.
Dr. Schultz! Come bite my thumb, I hope you know the stakes. I'll put a slug between your shoulder blades. Then I'll squat like through yonder hose of brakes. I have been, I am back on that ass, you bastard. My rhymes
nice.
Are classic.
That's
no
really good writing.
My kindergartner high on acid. Yo, man.
That's another. Remember I said, like, every now and then they'll just throw in a random fucking insult that is not part of a larger theme. You hoe bag, bitch. Like, a fucking jerk or whatever, you know. I don't know why. I just like this really short, just random fucking. Oh, we need an extra syllable or two. You hoe bag.
Reynolds White Soldier Boy who has no swag and no gonads. Eat cans, it's so sad. And to top it off, you're not a doctor. I've never seen a softer author. You cook, you. I bet you wrote the Twilight books too.
You know, and here's the thing. It's like, I think I just hate Shakespeare. That's why I don't like it. The way he talks, the old English ass motherfucker. We ain't trying to learn that shit. Oh, right. He had this fucking cat's rap for him. That's why I hate this son of a bitch. Speak, motherfucker.
You leave a classroom looking like the enemy band. I entertain a child at any age. You gotta translate what you said on the opposite page. How you gonna battle with a cat in a hat? Little kids get scared when I step on the mat. Think your ruffleneck ass gonna rap to that? I got a best-selling book about me coming back.
You know, maybe the connection between these two is actually the fact that we can't understand what either one of them is fucking talking about. The fuck you talking about? Sam, I am ass looking ass motherfucker. That must be the connective tissue here. You're like, you know, like, we don't know what the fuck you're saying, dude. I also don't like these pauses, man.
I'm switching on my style like the Beatles of my pieces. Each is a wonder.
Although the writing is excellent. Again, the writing is always excellent.
Through the trisyllabic meter and some ghetto creatures. The bard is the building. It's a castle. I'm a boss. Better parliament the
Was this that Watsky motherfucker? That dude is awesome, man. Machine Gun Watsky? Whatever that dude. I like some of his actual songs, like, they're not like, epic rap battles.
The bard is the building, it's a castle, I'm a boss. Better parliament deposited, I'm killing it to feel it, and the plague and never caught a cholera. I'll ball on some cricket bowl of business while you're sitting in the bleachers.
What's up, bitch?
You rap fast, you do. Yes, you rap fast, it's true.
Shut up,
Let's
cat.
see how you rap versus things. What
And now you bring out some fucking things. Man, miss me. They're trying something different, it's just not working for me, that's all. We can't understand you, bitch. Imagine waiting a fucking month and this is what they bring out. Like, I know I'm being a dick. I'm not a mean-spirited person, man. It's just like, do the best of someone better. That's all I'm asking. I remember the Mr. T one being pretty funny. So maybe we'll finally get another shot. I'm about ready for another shot. I've been kind of scared, man, because that 4 shots so quick just killed me. I seem to have come to consensus in my brain. You know how you like your brain will know what time it is even though you don't trust it? And then you look at your, like, whoa, that's true. I keep thinking maybe it's 5, but then I keep saying 4. It must have been only 4. It's weird. The brain's weird. Especially a drunk brain.
Tries to step the club lane. Call me BA. The club lane. Call me BA biceps, cause I crush the whole game. Bring Tuesday, Friday, and Lord Trolley to trade. Watch me take their ass and go and wear them like a neck chain, sucker.
See, sucker, I love that shit, man.
You couldn't even beat me in the land of make believe. I'm gonna Mr. Teabag you in a
Mr. Teabag you.
Nobody's gonna miss you, cause all your friends imaginary. I hope you don't mind if I change my shit.
Yeah, this thing's he's a good performer. And Screwface John's talking about how there's some, I don't remember who it was, Arsenal, I don't know, I'm probably way off. But whoever it was, like, is a really good at performing, like, delivery, and this, we could translate this from rap to acting, right, which is my world. A shitty line of dialogue, performance can save it. You could fucking save that shit, man. Just because you're such a good performer. Put an emphasis on a different word nobody thought of. Or just really have that fucking intensity. And you can save a shitty line of dialogue, man. This motherfucker, I'm not saying the writing's shitty, but I'm saying his delivery. Like, the land of make-believe. Like, he elevated that shit. However good the writing is, he took it above that, right? Because of his fucking performance. And of course, that could be, could be directed. So maybe the actual responsibility goes on the director. Whoever was responsible for that elevated it,
Hi there, neighbor. I hope you don't mind if I change my shit. I'll be rocking sneakers till this battle's over, so I don't get blood.
I love his flow. The flow's gotten better as the season's gone along.
I like you just the way you are, 1 in a million. But it looks like the barber gave your head a Brazilian. I'll pity your neck, Mr. Gold Chains. You got too many. The only gold I keep is on the shelf in my ends. I teach a whole world full of children, I can tell. You call yourself T, cause you're too dumb to spell. Who you call a dumb fool? Mr. T only needs 1 letter. Hello? It's for you. Bill Cosby, what's your sweater?
God damn, not a Bill Cosby. And you know what? That's the kind of line that just gets better with age. It's like wine, right? It just gets better with age.
You're a 40-year-old version in a dopey-ass house. I get Hannibal, Murdoch, hand-face to stomp you out. The only pussycat you ever seen is on Henrietta. Sugar, hey, your Mr. McFeely delivers a lot more than letters.
The gay jokes, I don't think, land as well as they did in 2011. That's all I'm saying.
Letters. So before you come to battle with your PBS crap, how about I call up CPS about the kids on your last move?
All right, you son of a bitch. I mean, he really deserves it for his whole fucking round, man. He's definitely trying to come for his neck. And really, man, That's a horrible fucking accusation to make for such a sweet guy. Like, this guy is like one of the most wonderful people on the planet ever, right? Like, just such a wonderful soul. You know what I mean? This is an amazing person. And you're going to cast that kind of aspersion against him, you fucking asshole. Like, you deserve a shot. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh. Jesus Christ. There's a reason why I always mix my drinks. I don't take shots. Because I'm a pussy. Oh, my God.
Kids on your left, fool! Watch what you say. Kids love me more than lunch. I'm not the one with my face on some whack-ass Captain Crunch. When my plan comes together, you won't even see it coming. I'll chop you into 4 black dudes and I'll remake Cool Runnings. I'll say this once, Lawrence. I hope it's understood. Get right back in your van. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood.
You know what's interesting? Of all the ways you could have taken Mr. Rogers, right? It's like, okay, what can we do with this guy? Look at his life. All the ways you could have taken it, you played him as a fucking psycho, man. Like, just like an actual, like, I will chop you up and, you know, put me in my oven and all that shit. I know that's not what he said. I'm just saying, like, the vibe, right? The vibe is, I will cut you like a fish, you know? I mean, it just, that's just such an interesting comedic choice. Because I love actors, and I love the choices that actors make. And that choice is like, I'm going to play, because sometimes an actor will come in and I've written it on the page as a certain way. Like, you know, maybe it's like the girl next door. And they'll come in and they'll bring like this fucking sexual vibe to it that I didn't intend. Or they'll bring a psycho vibe to it I didn't intend. Or a quirky vibe I didn't intend. You'd be like, that's an interesting choice. Like, how did you read this and then come up with this, right? That always fascinates me as a producer and a director, you know? And that's such an interesting choice. I guess, like, the juxtaposition of how nice he was, turning him into a psycho, is funny. You know, I guess that's why they made that choice. I don't know. It's just interesting to me. All right. I remember this one just because I remember the performance. I think it was Epic Lloyd played Kirk, and the performance being really over the top. That's all I remember about this one. Yeah, that's Epic Lloyd.
Arrivederci, I'm gonna leave before this battle begins. Cause we both know in the end which of these captains gonna win. I show you how a real explorer handles a situation. I'll beat you so bad they'll feel it in the next generation. So bring it on, I'll rip you like a Klingon. My rhymes will burrow in your ears like a wrath of Khan. I got a neck chopper stock, I'll put my sword through Sudo. Check into a Priceline hotel, watch your fat ass on Hulu.
I wanted to comment on the fact that, like, I love their attention to detail in their videos has always been exquisite from day one. The fact that they use the word Klingon in subtitles, they actually apparently use Klingon. I assume that's what that is. You know, that chicken scratch. That's just a nice detail. You know, an artist, a portrait artist, will call it a grace note. You know, that's a nice grace note for this video.
Enterprise and Captain James.
Yeah, this son of a bitch here, man. Why don't you just go completely nuts?
Here you call yourself an explorer, but I'm just not having it. You discovered a new world that was already inhabited. Why don't you boldly go someplace you've never gone before, like India, or any destination you've actually set sail for?
Take that, bitch.
Spaghetti eating.
You spaghetti. That's just so fucking random. You spaghetti eating fuck. I do Sopranos reactions, and that's what I be thinking all the time. You spaghetti eating fuck. Oh, man.
For you, spaghetti eating fuck. How's your spice rack doing? I'll be chilling in my spaceship. Have fun canoeing.
You know, rapping against you, it's not even a fun. It's like somebody setting your brains on stun. I am
to so I can beat this man like it's my job. Well, see how Isabella likes my captain's law. It's
Why is Spock like, he's like, yeah. By the way, that is the worst looking Spock I've ever seen in my life. They've definitely gotten better with their celebrity impersonations. That Spock is awful. But yeah, he's like, why is Spock? He's like, yeah, oh, cool, excellent, Captain. I love that. I love that.
see how Isabella likes my captain's law. It's
Look at, he's like, yeah,
there's no way you can win when your weak crew sees me approaching. They'll be like, damn it, it's Jim. I'll double fist punch you, thing, making bitch now. Take your genocidal ass off.
All right. This is going to be it. I can only take six shots. I'm fucking hammered. Like, I'm already hammered. And this is going to have to do it. There's only one video left anyway, and that was basically the whole purpose of that video was to promote their new channel. I do remember that. Ugh. So what is it, if we were going to sum up this season, you know, it's like, one thing I noticed is, like, they got, I'm pretty sure, well, they started in 2010. So they went from September 26th, 2010 to October, whatever it was, 2011. And they did 14 videos within that time period. Like, that's the level of production they just don't do anymore. Like, they do one a month for about 6 months and they take a fucking year break, right? You know, I know, pandemic, I'm just giving them shit, you know. But I know this for a fact myself as a filmmaker. You can be more productive on a faster pace. Earlier in your career, you just have the energy, you have the vigor. You're not burned out yet. And then later on, it's like, fuck, I need a break. You know, I totally get it, man. But they were cranking this shit out, man. You know. Anyway, let me take this shot. Excellent job, Kirk. You kicked his fucking genocidal ass. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me walk you through this. There's this thing I do where the shot goes under my tongue, right? I'm like, it's not so bad here, but it can't stay here. And then I swallow it, and then bam, the kick in the nuts. It's just like, you know, it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. You know you should do it fast, but you don't want to. Well, like I said, I was trying to sum up the season. Brilliance, man. Like, you could see the brilliance even back then. Like, it wasn't as hard hitting as it would get later, but you could see the brilliance. It's like I said, it's a really good comparison. It's season 1 of Buffy and season 1 of Supernatural. Shows that would really reach their epicness. Season 1 of X-Files. Shows that would reach their brilliance later on, but you could see the brilliance was there all along. You know, they just needed to find themselves. And that's what I think happened here. Like, if we're going to put a bow on this shit, you know. That, like, you can see, man, these motherfuckers, they were always brilliant. Here's to another 10 years. I'm going to go pass out now.